Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys had a wonderful week last week and are gearing up for your new and upcoming week, the beginning of September. Today we're going to attempt to take a peek at the upcoming energies that will be present during the week of August the 29th through to the 4th of September. I would like to thank all of my viewers for their time and their support, and especially their comments. Thank you guys, I appreciate you. The channeled messages for this week are very deep. It may take a while to internalize and even to face, or to even understand, because they were very powerful. They came to me last night, and I have it written down so that I don't forget. We're being asked to look within and observe the years that have passed, remembering them like a soft stream that flows through you. Remember the people that have touched your life and have helped you learn lessons. Some were happy and some were not so happy, but they were necessary for your growth, spiritually, karmically, and to strengthen the bond between you and the divine. They had to be learned. Remember the dream that lives in your heart and how you can move towards it, building a happier future with many possibilities, sometimes more than we can even imagine, because we try to focus on one ending when there's usually more than one. So you have to try to leave it open and hope for the flow to assist you and directing you in the right path. Know that it's not always about the money or the power for yourself or over others. It's about helping others. It's about learning to love unconditionally, to love yourself, to love those around you, family, friends, people that you associate yourselves with on a daily basis, as most of them are part of your soul group. We're being asked to listen to our soul this week. We're being asked to listen to the subtle messages that are going to be coming through. Some will be spoken, where you'll need to read between the lines, and some won't be spoken. They will have to be felt. Pay attention to your dreams as well. They may have messages that come through that will help guide you in the direction that you need to start going, or that could be very important for a family member or someone that you love, that you may have become disconnected with, and you need to find your path again, your divine life path. There was a connection at one point with angels, with your guides, with something that was very important to you. You may have become disconnected due to everyday activities, things that have happened, choices that you have made that have changed you from a certain path. Perhaps it's time to try to align with that again. That was a very important message. And it was reiterated to me again last night while I slept, because the message came in last night before I went to sleep. Remember, these messages will touch your soul. It won't be something that you will have to guess or come up with. It's something that already lives there. It's something that will touch you in a very specific way when it comes back to you, when you get the memory, when you get the message, the unspoken one. And then learn to follow it. Alright guys, I hope you have enjoyed your channeled message for the week. And believe me, it may extend over a week because this is very deep. There's some soul searching that you'll have to do, but nonetheless, they had to come through. I also have already pre-picked the cards that are going to be coming along later when it comes to the A or B that you will choose, the interactive part of the reading. So let's see what the present energies are with your personal relationships, home and family, work and career, spiritual advice, final advice. Well, there's a lot of cards that are reversed. So there's a lot of blocks that are going to be affecting us this week. There's an eclipse on the 1st of September as well. So there's a lot of things that are going to change in our lives. So be prepared for the changes that are coming. Let's see what the bottom of the deck has. The High Priestess. So this will be the major energies of the week, or the underlying energy that you will use in order to navigate the week. Your intuition. Listening more than speaking. And following your intuitive guidance. Because that will become key to navigating the week. Where your personal relationships are concerned, you've gotten the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles depicts a time when you're feeling disconnected from others, where you're feeling left out. So being reversed, I would have to say that that feeling is going to soon dissipate. You will find that others are starting to support you more. That feeling of being disconnected is no longer there. You are connecting to your guides and your angels in order to move yourself forward, as you will be using your intuition a bit more this week, and being able to pull the energies from others that will connect you deeper with them on a deeper basis. Home and family, you're getting the Knight of Cups in the reversed. There may be someone that interferes with you or your family this week, a younger person, or just someone that tries to inject themselves into your life. Be careful, because the Knight of Cups, when it's upright, is someone inviting you, someone that invites you to have an emotional experience with them, someone that comes into your life, a Romeo, the knight in shining armor. But perhaps for some of you, you may meet someone this week that is not so shiny, someone that will not have your best intentions in mind. So be careful. Remember, again, use your intuition. If something feels funny, co-workers, family, friends, because this is in the home and family, so it could be someone that comes around your home or has something to do with your family. It could be a younger member of your family that is going through a very hard time right now emotionally. So that could be it as well. Pay attention to your children. Pay attention to the people around you, as some of them may not be grounded very well when it comes to their emotions. Work and career. You're getting the Five of Wands reversed. The Five of Wands upright means battles that are difficult to overcome, differences of opinions, arguments. Well, it's reversed. So that tells me that some of those differences of opinion, the battles that you guys have been fighting when it comes to work or with people around you, that's going to be a little less this week. It won't be so strenuous on you, where your work, your career, your finances are concerned. Your spiritual advice in the immediate future is telling me that the Tower is going to be affecting us. That means that lots of changes are about to happen in your life, and some of them will be uncomfortable, because the Tower is something that moves you in a big way. There could be house moves for some of you. There could be relationships that end for some of you. There could be relationships that begin because you suddenly get a flash of enlightenment and just turn around and go in a different direction. Or someone contacts you and you decide, okay, this is the best way for me to go, and you drop what you're doing and you go in another direction. So be aware that the Tower is a card that changes a lot. Like I said, we do have an eclipse coming, so that may cause a lot of big plans that change. You've been doing something for a while, and all of a sudden you get that enlightenment. Your intuition guides you in the direction that you need to be going, and you just turn around and you go. Because of these cards, there could be a family member that could be going through a very difficult time at the moment, and you decide to help them. For each of you, this will be different. It's a very difficult reading. The messages that were channeled were very deep and very difficult, and using our intuition is something that we need to do in order to be able to connect to the divine and go down the right path. So get ready for some huge changes. Your final advice is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is someone that is well protected, that is always on guard, that has built a wall around them so that no one can reach them, cannot reach their heart, cannot reach them at all. They've been beat up a bit and gone through some really hard times, but now they're letting those wands fall. They're letting their guard down because they're having to soften their heart because of the things that are going to be occurring. They're having to let others back into their immediate circle, into their immediate space, into their heart, which is something that's being asked of us to do, to open our hearts this week for connection. And to listen very carefully to the words that are spoken from the people that you know, the people around you. And follow your heart. It's hard to do, but it may be guiding you down a path that later on, if you don't take, you will regret it. You will regret it because of the messages. They're very difficult right now. All right, let's see what our advice is. Okay. Archangel Chamuel. He's here to tell us that we need to strengthen our third chakra. This is the solar plexus. This is the yellow. This is the eating yellow foods. Meditating on the color yellow. It's our connection to past lives. It's our connection to soulmates. It's our will to move forward in life. We need to connect to this because some of the decisions that we need to make or that we will be making soon are going to be very important, and we'll need to have that fire, that will to move ourselves forward when we're being asked to, when we need to kind of go with the flow and connect the dots. Community. There'll be people that will assist you. There'll be others that will join up to assist you in moving your life forward. Some of you are going to be celebrating. If there's celebrations that you're being invited to, go. Go because you will hear things. You will know things that you may not have heard of. And it's very important for you in the coming days. Some of you will become promoted. Some of you will become married, engaged, find someone that's wonderful, a new friend that can help you. For some of you, there's a woman holding a heart. So if you're males, there may be a female that comes into your life for support. This could be a family member, a friend, a co-worker, or a new romantic partner. For those of you that are females, there's another female that you will meet that will be willing to help you somehow to get through some of the energies that are going to be very powerful. So there's a woman holding a heart. This could be a mother, a sister, an aunt, someone very close to you that loves you very much and will assist you. So keep that in mind. Join up with your family, your friends this week to help you navigate the very powerful energies. Okay, now is the time for the interactive reading. So we're picking between A and B. So the two piles that I made this week. All right, for those of you that chose A, looking deeper, within you there's a majestic gem. Deep within me is a majestic radiance. So they're asking you to look within, which is part of our channeled message as well. There's hidden treasures that you have yet to uncover within your life path. And there's dreams that will lead you down a path that will make you happier, be more lucrative for some of you. So you look within for that dream, for that thought, for that hidden talent that you have yet to manifest, that you have yet to show others, that you have yet to use in your life, that will move you forward. Your inner child is going to become very important this week for those of you that chose A. Your imagination, your creativity, which goes right along with this card as well. There's something there that you have to touch upon. You need magic. You need to get out. You need to play. You need to reconnect with the outdoors, with nature, which helps you become a child again. Daydreaming will become very important. Daydream. Sit back, spend some time alone, preferably outdoors. Drink some lemonade. Do things that you did when you were a child. Pay attention to your dreams and pay attention to your fantasies, because that's what's going to help you uncover this gem. This is from the guides, okay? From your guides, you're connecting with you, telling you that your imagination, your inner child this week is going to become very important. And then the message to wait. If there's plans that you have that you want to move forward or something that you want to change, you're being asked to wait at the moment with sword up. So that means gain some more clarity into your situation, to what's happening before you move that energy forward. Okay, your angels are asking you to wait for now. Not forever, but for now. For those of you that have picked B, planting seeds at the moment is going to become very important for you. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. Dyslexia. Continue to plant seeds. Continue to go within to find out who you truly are and the things that you love and what makes you tick, because that's the path you need to take. Start moving in the direction that your heart is guiding you. Start planting the seeds that later on will give you harvest. Some of you have restricted your forward movement. Maybe you have talents that you have decided, that's not worth me taking time to explore. That's not worth me looking into. So you've restricted yourself. Your mind is blocked. You're living in a box. You need to open the walls, open that gate, that cell that you have trapped yourself in. You have restricted your forward movement. You've restricted your life. You need to start planting those seeds to start moving yourself forward, because there's no reason. Your guides, they want to tell you that you need to find more joy in your life. You have restricted yourself to the point where you're shutting down. Your light there's no flame anymore in your life. You need to reignite that flame. You need to start moving forward. Forget the restrictions that you have made for yourself. Your assumptions. You have assumed that certain things don't work. You have assumed that you have to be in a certain place. You have assumed how other people feel about you. You need to change all of that. You're too rigid in the way that you think. You need to get out of that little box that you have built. You have limited yourself. You have prejudiced yourself against others. That's not good. Limited thinking has made you, in essence, your own prisoner. No one else has done it. Your situation may be critical. You may feel that it's critical at the moment, but it really isn't. It's just in your imagination. You need to change that. It isn't serious enough. It's not as critical as you think it is. So for some of you, there may be some experiences going on in your life that you feel are very important or very critical, but they're not as serious as they seem. You need to look at things from a different perspective and laugh your way forward. Things have to change in our lives for us to grow. There are messages that will come to us, and you will see that you can laugh your way forward now and make different decisions, go in different directions that will make you happier. Restrictions and joy. You have restricted your own happiness, in other words. For some of you, the question that you ask, if you believe, you can make it come true. You believe. Follow your intuition. Follow the guidance from your angels, your guides. Ask them to help you move forward, and they will. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Please contact me for a private reading. Check my link below. Write to me at my address. And we can hook up. Know that I love you. And good luck with the upcoming week. Remember, your intuition will become very important. Listening to intuitive guidance while you're dreaming, sleeping, other people, what they say, trying to feel your way through what they don't say. The read between the lines will become important. Bye for now.